Hi, and welcome to a Math Warehouse video on SAT prep involving the equation of a circle. This is the question that we're going to look at. It's, as always, modeled off of a actual College Board practice question, just with some small changes. A circle in the XY plane has a diameter with endpoints 9, 3 and negative 1, 3, and equation of this circle is x minus 4 squared plus y minus 3 squared equals r squared, where r is a positive constant. What is the value of r? Okay, so we have the center and we have two endpoints on a diameter. So like a question we did the other day, we have a question involving diameter and radius. So again, I just want to reiterate, you have to become very familiar with this form of the equation of a circle. So here's a specific example of the equation of a circle. X minus 4 squared plus y minus 3 squared equals 5 squared. In fact, you may notice it's similar to this question that we are doing. X minus 4 squared plus y minus 3 squared, we're trying to find r. And just a little reminder that whatever is on the right side is the radius squared, and the center is going to be 4, 3 if we have x minus 4 squared plus y minus 3 squared. Let's look at this circle. In this circle, the radius is 5, and that means the diameter is 10. It turns out that this is the actual equation of that question. So let's look at how this diagram helps us answer that question. Then we'll go on and solve another question just like the SAT question itself. Okay, so I just diagrammed out 9, 3 and negative 1, 3 in the circle of this equation here, and we're trying to find the value of the radius. Now you can kind of see if you just count over that the radius is going to have a value of 5. Now let's imagine that we didn't know the radius and all we knew is negative 1, 3 and 9, 3, because that's what this question really is. It doesn't give you that the radius is 5. It gives you the center and it gives you 9, 3 and negative 1, 3 as the endpoints of the diameter. In fact, this other stuff doesn't really matter. The x minus 4 plus y minus 3 squared stuff. All that matters is that we know that 9, 3 and negative 1, 3 are the endpoints of a diameter, and we want to find the radius. Right? So the diameter goes from negative 1, 3 to 9, 3. So how big is that? Well, it goes from negative 1, x is negative 1, to y is 9. And that is going to be 10. So how do we get that? We simply take 9 and we subtract negative 1 from that. We find the value of how far it goes from negative 1 to 9 on the number line. So if you were on the number line and went from negative 1 to positive 9, it would be a total distance of 10, right? And that's all you have to do if you see this kind of question. So now let's try to answer a similar question without the diagram and the help from the diagram. A circle in the xy plane has a diameter with endpoints 4, 6 and 14, 6. An equation of the circle is x minus 9 squared plus y minus 6 squared equals r squared, where r is a positive constant. What is the value of r? So this is just like the last question. The important parts are that we have a diameter and we know the endpoints, and we're trying to find the radius. It doesn't matter about the negative 9 and the negative 6, right? That tells us about the center, which is helpful in other questions. This is why you need to know all parts of this equation. So all we need to know is how far do we go from 4, 6 to 14, 6? The y value isn't changing. We're just going from x is 4 to x is 14. So when you go on the number, and again, you always want to think about this on the number line. If you go from 4 on the number line to 14, 4 to 14, how far are you going? You're going 10. 14 minus 4, which is 10. Again, become very familiar with this equation. Sometimes you don't need to know about the center, such as now. Oftentimes, it simply has to do with the radius and the diameter. Other times, you need to work with the center and other parts of this equation. We'll tackle questions like that in the next video.